What's up, man? I'm Miguel and welcome back to the channel. I am
Nigga Santa.
for today's video. If you're watching this video, you must have been very naughty because you should have bought your fragrance gift in advance. So for all you late procrastinators and unpunctual people like I am sometimes myself, you pressed the right video to buy that last minute fragrance gift for your loved ones. So I'm gonna make a list for all types of budgets, and then after that you just look at the short description of the fragrance, and if you think it fits for somebody you like or would like to give something to, then that's your chance to go and purchase it before the holiday season comes and you need to give something and you have nothing to give. So for the budget of $20, here are the fragrances that I recommend you to give to males or females or whatever you want to call the person. So the first fragrance is Nautica Voyage. That's a fragrance that's very fresh, really cheap. You can get it for around 20 bucks, sometimes even under 20 bucks. It's fresh, kind of aquatic. It has a slight cucumber, watermelon type of smell. Very easy to wear. I think like kids that are like 12, 13, first fragrance, you give it to them. They can wear it for gym class, lose it. It's not gonna bother too many people. It's a bit synthetic, not too expensive, and it smells nice and clean. You can use it for the gym and many versatile situations, and that's why I think it's a great fragrance to get for somebody when you need to get a fragrance for 20 bucks. So starter fragrance for someone young, male usually, or somebody who likes fresh fragrances, that is a very good pick for $20. Next one on the list, Tafa's Anna Abiyed Rouge. This fragrance is kind of in the same realm as Baccarat Rouge 540. This fragrance is literally like $20 on the spot. Very good clone of Baccarat Rouge 540. It's not the strongest fragrance, but it's very saffron dominant. It has this nice airy feel, very good for sillage, even though it's not so strong. And it's something that you can really easily get like anosmic to and not be able to detect the smell, but others around you will detect the smell. So this is as good for anyone. It's pretty unisex, but I think for me this is more of a female targeted scent, and I think it's a good pick for anyone that you want to give something to. Cheap, 20 bucks, and it's really hard to hate because it smells good on anyone. And who hates saffron? Saffron is such a nice scent and it has ambroxan, easy to like and enjoy, and I think women would like this. It's a bit synthetic, but for 20 bucks this really will do the job. So you guys should check it out, and the review is coming soon for Latafa Anna Abiyed Rouge. Another pick for 20 bucks, it's a bit more than 20 bucks, it's 25 bucks. It's Rosace's Darège. That's a very nice, interesting fragrance, very unique. You get some cumin, there's some nice pink pepper, rose, and a tonka bean dry down. I really enjoyed that fragrance, and you can't even tell it's a $25 fragrance. I'm pretty sure it was a clone of Valentino V, if I'm not mistaken, that is discontinued, but the fragrance itself by Rosace, very good quality, and for 25 bucks you will not find anything better than that. A woman just like a man could wear it, even though the cumin notes could put some people off, but if you want to give it to someone that already enjoys fragrances, they might enjoy it because it's interesting, and at the same time they won't have anything else that smells like it within their collection. And my last option for around the $20 mark is any fragrance oil of any type of fragrance. My go-to brand for oil fragrances is oilperfumery.com. I used to get a lot of fragrances from them, like this Bleu de Chanel Parfum clone, or you can say imitation. This is how I started off in the fragrance journey, with all of these little oils. That's why there's no reviews of these oils. Oh, it smells amazing though. These things, man, they really get you as close as you can to similar scents of the real original fragrances, and then if you like the scent you can go and test out the real one, and then sometimes you can layer the two together. But for 20 bucks this is an amazing gift that anybody would be happy with, because if you know they like a certain scent but you can't afford it, why don't you just get them an oil that they can layer and have that scent or something similar to it from time to time, and they perform pretty well. Like, the longevity is nice. Don't expect them to project like crazy because they're not being sprayed on your clothes. This is something you put on your pulse points, you know, and then you have the scent coming here and there. But for 20 bucks you can basically get any fragrance scent that you want. Some of them vary from like 20 to 25, sometimes 30, depending on the ingredients they need to use to mimic the scent. But this is a very good deal because you get to smell any fragrance you want. So you're not gonna have a hard time getting something that somebody likes. Yeah, I had Harrod as well at a certain point. This really made me fall in love with the DNA. And when I smelled the real one, I was like, wow, they're so similar that I would rather just have an oil perfume that I can wear from time to time than a whole bottle of Harrod that I will not really want to, like, you know, spray too much, because the cost of that is a lot. And this one is like an impression of this brand. I never even heard of the original fragrance, but I really liked it. It had oud, very strong. Wow, I really do like oil perfumeries, oil rollers. I had like 10, I'm not even gonna lie, but this is the only ones that I kept the bottles of. And you can even get some from like brands like Victoria's Secret. This one was like 25 bucks. It's pretty nice. This one has like orris inside. It has some type of violet. It's very nice, seductive, sensual, just like the brand usually connotates. But yeah, for 20 bucks, oil perfumeries are the way to go. So now for the $50 range, the fragrances that I recommend, first of all, for any male within the ages of 16, 30 years old, get them Versace Dylan Blue. Nice freshie with a good incense saffron in the background. Very versatile. I love to wear it in the fall and it will get you a lot of compliments. And the second option, also from Versace, is Versace Pour Homme. That fragrance is very fresh. It's in the same ballpark as Missoni Wave and also Allure Homme Sport. They're fresh, aquatic, with nice, you know, bergamot, very simple and clean. Most people will probably tend to go for that one compared to Versace Dylan Blue, but I prefer Versace Dylan Blue to Versace Pour Homme. But they're both similar in price, and if you want to get something for any male, I don't think they will be disappointed by that, because it's fresh and easy to smell and use, and you know, something that you can get for anyone as a gift and they won't complain. They'll enjoy the smell. Might not be their favorite thing in the world, but for somebody who's not really into fragrances or who don't know much, the brand Versace shows luxury. It shows that you put in money, even though you can get it on discounts for less than 100 bucks, but it sounds better than what it really is in terms of the monetary investment that you put inside of the fragrance. Then for the females, Place Vendôme's Boucheron. That fragrance is probably one of the best female fragrances that I've ever smelled. I gave it to my mom. I bought a bottle of it twice and they both ran out. It's such an amazing scent. Nice honey, good florals. It's powdery in a way. It projects very well, so luxurious smelling. I think that one, the age range can be from 20 to even 50. I just love that fragrance so much, and I think that it's one of the best scents you can get for any woman under $100. It's like 55, 60, depends on which discounter you get it from. But usually you can get it for around 50 bucks. Amazing scent. And then after that, Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud. To me, that's like a Middle Eastern version of Intense Cafe. Very powerful with that synthetic oud smell. If you don't like oud, this is not something that you should be worried about, because the oud in here is not so crazy to the point that, you know, you're gonna be scared of it. It's there, it's present, but it has so much praline, vanillas, roses. It's a gourmand scent that the oud is not like the most important note in there. But it does help with the longevity and to give it that Middle Eastern edge to it. And for like 50, 60 bucks, I'm pretty sure you can get it for around 55, even less, depending on which discounter you go to. It's a great price. It's also unisex, but I think that the women might like it more than the men because of the lactonicness and the rose. And then Mercedes-Benz Club Black. That fragrance is a fragrance that I love so much. There's not many vanilla forward scents that you can get for a good price. And this one right here, it smells amazing. It has such great sillage. It's not something that projects hard and that's like very powerful, but it's so nice when it whispers in your nose with that amber, the vanilla, slight woodiness, and like a nice dark incense vibe. Delicate incense. It's not an incense that's very strong and burning scent. It's like a nice burning vanilla, sugar, burnt vanilla, dark vanilla a little bit. I think a woman can pull this off like a man, even though it looks more like a man targeted scent. This is definitely unisex and anybody will like this. I don't think you can find anyone who will dislike this unless they hate vanilla, but this also goes for roughly 50 bucks. Very good scent to gift to anyone. Now for the guys, again, after 9 p.m, this is perfect for any young guy who wants compliments. I don't know any woman who hates this scent. So guys, if you just want compliments, you want to get them all on you. They like that fruity, they like spice, and that sweet vanilla-ness, and this has all of that in one. Clone of Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. This is $45, not even 50, but it depends on the prices from the discounters. You will not be disappointed. For any male, you want to get one on this list that's different, not just a regular freshie, and they don't care too much about brands, go for After 9 p.m. But if you really want to show that, you know, you put in effort and brand is important, then obviously Versace might be a better option for a gift for a male. But this one is my pick out of all of them for a male. And then the last one is gonna be this one right here, Latafa Khamra. This is literally the holidays in a bottle. Cinnamon, praline, clone of Angel Share in a way, but I like to call it like an inspiration because it's not really a complete clone. It has dried fruits instead of, you know, apple. It doesn't have the oak wood, but it has another type of wood, you know, inside. I think it's Gaiac wood to make similar scents. But this right here for 50 bucks, guys, women or men, you will love this. The sillage that it leaves, good projection, good performance. It smells like the holidays. And if you want to gift a bit of holiday joy to someone, what better than to gift a fragrance that smells like the holidays? Now you get the point. 50 bucks, Latafa Khamra right here is a great gift to give to someone on the holidays. Now, getting to the $100 mark, that's when you start to put in big boy cash and you get bigger brands and more niche type of fragrances. So first for me on this list, fragrance called Instant Crush by Mancera. It's similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. It's again like a clone of it, but it has more like a sweetness. It's a bit stronger. It has a lot of florals. I think it's very unisex. It has vetiver inside as well. It's a take on that DNA, but taken to another direction, and I really enjoy it. It's a very good fragrance for males or females, but I think that maybe women will like it better than men. So get them. If you want something to give to another friend, Instant Crush will be a great fragrance, especially if they like something that's loud, that's strong, and that will last for a long time. After that, Wanted by Night by Azzaro is a great fragrance for men. If you want to give them something that's with a bit of cinnamon, nice plum, honey, tobacco type of scent. It's a darker type of scent, good for fall, winter, and like it says, by night, you know, for the nighttime when he wants to go out for the date things, gift it to your man, husband, keep it halal, obviously, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend things, but this is for everyone. So if that's what you have, you want to gift it to a man, I think it's a good pick. And if you can't find it on discounters because it's sold out, they also have Wanted Parfum, which is also a good option. Apparently it smells really good, and like most reviewers like to say that it's almost neck and neck with Wanted by Night, but I haven't really tried it. But looking into the notes, it seems like it's not too far off. So if you can't find Wanted by Night, go for Wanted Parfum, which should give you something pretty similar in terms of the scent. Then for the women, Givenchy L'Interdit Eau de Parfum. This is a very good fragrance. I like the performance. The scent is very feminine, powerful. It works really well. You can find it at different stores. It's floral. It has a bit of like spices in a way, but it's not really spice dominant. It's more florals, plums, sweet, and then it has the nice feminine vanillas in the base, very airy. And to me, it's like a boss lady scent. You know, you can get it for anyone that's young, from 20 to 40s. You will get a good time with the fragrance. It performs well, and you will get people's attention with it. A very good fragrance for the price. And if you go on discounters, you might get it for less than 100 or a bit over. But very good fragrance if you want to give something to someone that's a name brand and also smells good, performs well. Givenchy L'Interdit Eau de Parfum is a great scent to gift to any woman out there. Montal Intense Cafe, very unisex. I reviewed it recently. Lactonic, rose, that's basically all you get right there. Very good scent. It performs well, and if you know someone that likes to give hugs, that's very warm, very loving, kind, that's the type of scent you want to gift them, because when they're gonna hug people, you're gonna feel their energy of kindness and, you know, that loving nature, because it's just so nice, cozy, vanilla, lactonic. It's like, come here, give me a hug, and you feel so comforted. So if you want something comforting to give to someone because you appreciate them and they're someone that are very kind, to me that's the type of personality, the profile that I see with a fragrance like Intense Cafe. Someone that's very kind, sweet, then you get them Intense Cafe, they'll be very happy. Last two is just for anyone that's like into fresh fragrances, you know, the guy that's coming into high school or that's about to finish, going to college, university. You get the Mont Blanc Explorer. Everybody knows about Creed Aventus, so it's similar to that, but it has a lot of woodiness, pineapple, very simple scent, and Mont Blanc is a pretty known brand, which is nice, and they're gonna enjoy the scent because it's really easy to like, it's hard to hate. But me, I really enjoy Hawas, and Hawas is another fragrance that I'm going to recommend to you. Gift to people that have a really loud personality, that like something that's strong, powerful. They're maybe an athlete or something. This right here is amazing. It has some cinnamon, plum, a lot of ambroxan, watery notes. It's not 100, it's closer to 60, 65. You can even get it for 50 sometimes if you look well into discounters. But any guy or girl who likes something really fresh, powerful, dominant with good sillage and projection, Hawas is a great gift to give. It's more so for the summertime, but it's very versatile. You can wear it any time in the year. But Hawas is something that's always going to be in my collection. I love it so much, and the compliments you get from this is madness. It's too crazy. Just get Hawas for anyone you actually care for. If they don't care about the brand, if they like things like Dior Sauvage, to me this is like a step up, because it's amazing, everybody's gonna like it, but you're not wearing Sauvage. So if you like Hawas, how it sounds like, go for it. It's affordable and it performs really well. Now, this is for the big boys, the big boss ladies, them people who have fat wallets and they're not afraid to spend. If that's you, this is for you to look into this list and pick any of these fragrances you want to gift to someone when you want to show that you're a big baller. This is the 200 plus list. First one for me is Dior Homme Intense. Dior Homme Intense is a staple in my collection. This is the 150 ml version. It smells amazing. I don't know any woman who can say that this smells disgusting. Unless they don't like powdery scents on men and they think it's too feminine, then that's a different story. But this scent is so likable. It's my favorite scent ever, to be honest. Woody, a bit of pear, nice musk, and obviously the dominant, most special note of iris that's inside of this that is incomparable to any other scent. Dior definitely does iris the best. I have to say that Dior Homme Intense is a staple in any man's collection if they're not afraid of wearing powdery scents. And look at how much I use this, man. This fragrance is amazing. If you haven't tried it, go smell it. But yeah, if you're a big boss, Dior always sounds very luxurious. Christian Dior, you know, the Pop Smokes and stuff.
Nigga, shut the fuck up and eat a brownie.
Now, Dior, big designer brand, and they made a big designer scent. Dior Homme Intense is amazing. If you can't get Dior Homme Intense, then the alternative is Givenchy's Réserve Privée. That one smells similar to this, except it has more booziness and woodiness, with also the iris note. So that's more easy to find in stores such as Sephora, Hudson Bay, and all those other stores where you usually get fragrances from. But Dior Homme Intense, you probably can only get this from discounters because they don't sell this inside of the department stores in America. Second on the list, Tom Ford Ombre Leather. If you're a man or a woman who likes leather, but you don't want to wear a leather that's too cloying, that you can't wear in the office or at a night out because it's too strong and dominant and it's gonna hurt people's noses, especially people that don't like fragrances that are loud in general, Ombre Leather is that perfect balance because you get that violet, you get the leather, the ambers. It's such a nice way of suiting up leather and wrapping it around in a way, blending it so that it's not so leather only, pungent, strong, gasoline, fire smelling leather, but it's more, you know, floral a bit. The leather's still there, masculine leather jacket on a motorcycle, but with his hair done nice and a nice fresh haircut. That's kind of how the scent smells like. Not like a rugged biker with a rough beard who doesn't shave at all. That's some other leather scents. But now Tom Ford said this is a classy gentleman who rides a motorcycle with a leather jacket. So, you know, if you want a scent that smells like what I'm describing right there, Ombre Leather is a perfect gift to give to anyone. And Tom Ford is a big brand. Who doesn't know Tom Ford? So if you gift that to someone, they're gonna get a big baller and they're definitely gonna enjoy that scent. It's By the Fireplace. This fragrance I enjoy so much because the memories it can evoke and the scenery in your mind to make you really feel like you're beside a fireplace with the cloves, the cinnamon, and this vanilla marshmallow smelling thing. And it smells burnt, like wood is burning right in front of you, like you're on a campfire roasting marshmallows. Not many scents can invoke that. And this can be gifted to anyone, but because of that dominant cloves note, I think mostly men would like to wear it than women, but women like the smell of it. So maybe you can get a candle that has this scent on it, or the scent itself. But since we're talking about fragrances, I recommend you guys to get this for people who you want to gift, again, that type of holiday seasonal scent and energy. You can definitely gift that through this fragrance, because they're gonna have the memory as soon as they smell it, and they're gonna just smile right away, because that just brings you joyful memories of your childhood, or maybe older times when you're with your kids at a ski lodge, or I don't know where you would just roast marshmallows and in a cold moment. It's a great scent, performs well, smells amazing, and anybody would like this type of fragrance as a gift. For the Gyadam, one of the scents that I really enjoyed, and I think that if you give to a girl she will definitely like, is Miss Dior by Dior. That scent is very nice, floral. It's a feminine scent, you know. The best way to describe it is floral, musky with a bit of fruitiness, and it performs well. It's very feminine, up-class smelling. Doesn't smell super generic, but at the same time, it's nothing unique, but you can smell the quality inside of the fragrance. And that's what matters, because you're trying to buy something that has substance and also that has that brand factor that shows like, wow, this person really spent money on this scent. And Miss Dior is definitely gonna give you that. If that's what you want to gift to someone, something that's expensive and that smells expensive and that's very likable, Miss Dior is a great gift for the Gyadam to receive or to give to another person that's a gal. And if you're a man and you like feminine scents, then maybe you might like that one too. But obviously, I'm saying to the Gyadam, if you like that type of scent, floral, bouquet, with fruitiness and a nice musk, you will enjoy that scent. Now, the big niche, guys. This is still in the same 200 plus list, but for the mandem or girls who like this, because it's obviously a unisex scent, I'm talking about Xerjoff Naxos. This fragrance, wow, it has that nice bergamot from Italy with some type of cinnamon, tobacco. I don't know if it's the leaf or the actual tobacco, most likely the leaf, because the tobacco itself is more rugged. An extremely nice dose of honey, cashmere. It's such a beautiful scent, amazing compliments, amazing quality. It checks all the boxes, 10 out of 10. If you really love someone and you want them to love you forever, gift them Naxos. I think mostly the mandem are gonna have a better time with this than the Gyadam, but honestly, either or can wear this, but I'm recommending this to the mandem, because trust me, mandem, if you have this, gift it to a brother so you can help a brother out. This does not need to be a secret. Let's have people smelling good out there. If you have the bag, go spend that on your brother and gift them this. His wife is gonna be very happy. Trust me, this scent right here, man, if you don't get 2 compliments wearing this, it's because you're not wearing it right. Period. Don't play with me. This scent is amazing. This is roughly $350 from retail, but you can get it for like $250 and $250 at retailers. I mean, not retailers, blah blah blah. What am I saying? You can get this for roughly $250 from discounters if you look properly, if it's not sold out as well, because it does sell out quickly, but it's definitely worth every penny. This scent right here, Naxos, amazing, no complaints. And the last one is something that I don't own, but I smelled so many fragrances that smell like it, and I'm already in love with the scent DNA, and I'm just waiting to get myself a bit of a sample of the original, and it is Parfum de Marly's Delina. That scent is amazing. I never smelled a woman's scent that captured my attention as much as that one. I had the oil perfumery version that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, and I smelled it and I was like, wow, so complex, so delightful. It smells like the richest, most confident, and most well put together woman that you'll ever see in your life. It had some type of nice lychee notes. It had some nice florals, vanillas, a bit of spice, and it was so well rounded and blended. I was like, wow, if oil perfumery can make me enjoy the scent that much, imagine the real deal. So if you have the money, you can probably buy that fragrance. Definitely sample it if you can, or look into the notes. But since this is a gift guide and the holiday season, you're trying to buy it now, you're watching this, you're already late. So you gotta get with the program. Maybe just pull the trigger, blind buy this, gift it to a gal. She's gonna be happy. She's definitely gonna enjoy that scent, for sure. I don't see how they could hate it. I'm gonna give you guys some honorable mention for the mandem and the Gyadam. If you like something easy to wear for the office, clean, expensive as well, because obviously this one is a niche, you should definitely think of purchasing Amouage Reflection Man. This one has petitgrain, pink pepper, orris root, very powdery, light. It smells like the most expensive dryer sheets you can ever get. And if you love someone and you want them to smell good and get compliments at work, Reflection Man is the fragrance to go. On discounters, you can maybe get it for $300. Usually retail is like $500. If you have the cash, go for it, but the scent itself is amazing. There's also Hadla Shiaka Silver, I think, is a clone. I reviewed that already on my channel, which is not too bad of a clone of this, but nothing compares to the original. Amazing. And that's why it's an honorable mention, because the price is crazy. And honestly, a scent like this is great. It's unique, but if it's hard to find sometimes, 500, 200, I won't recommend it all the time. And we've heard about this one enough, just like Naxos. But Naxos is gonna hit in a different spot than this because it has more notes. But this is still a great fragrance to gift if you have the money. For a designer, I was gonna recommend Le Mal, Le Parfum, or the Elixir, because they're very good, easy to obtain, but also very easy to like in general for any man if you want to gift them something. And the bottle is very iconic as well. I think most guys will find it funny, but at the same time they'll enjoy having something like that because the smell is good, they'll get compliments, and it's a scent that is cool to have in your collection. But I don't really have the scent and I've never really sampled it too much, just a little smell, so I can't really recommend something completely that I've never owned or had a bit of it to try on myself to see if I really enjoy it. So that's why it's an honorable mention. And then for the girls, Prada Paradoxe, I haven't smelled, but I've heard so much about, and I think that it would be a good gift to give to anyone, especially since it's a popular designer brand and the notes seem like they're really easy to not dislike. So that's why it's an honorable mention. And then Chanel No. 5 is an honorable mention because it's a timeless scent for women that most women know. Chanel's a big brand, but some of the younger girls might think it's a bit too grandma smelling. So maybe if you wanted to give something to somebody that's older than 50, she might really enjoy that. And I don't think it's really old smelling at all. I think it's really good, but the price range might steer you away from it, especially if it's a gift. You might want to go aim for something less than 200, but if you really want to ball out, cash out, Chanel No. 5 is a great scent to gift to anyone, and that's why it's an honorable mention on my list. Again, thank you guys so much for watching my video. It is a very long video, but it's an important gift guide for you procrastinators and last minute shoppers. You should have done it before, but look at you, goofy, coming right here watching my video to get ideas. Hopefully it helps, and next year you're not gonna be one of those late people buying gifts. Press a like, comment down below, and please do subscribe. And let me know the reactions of people that you will gift fragrances to. And what fragrances have you gifted to others that they have enjoyed? Let me know all of that in the comments. Have a great day, night, and or evening. Adios.